What's up YouTube, Mike here with PeoplesChoiceGaming, and today guys I wanted to tell you about a MMORPG that is really big over in Korea. I've been following it for a while now and just a little bit recently while it's been over in the States, but it's been a super popular game in Korea, just blown up. Kind of like maybe how like WildStar is right now over in America, just doing really well. And they decided to bring it over not even that long ago to America, and it's in alpha stages. Now even though it's in alpha, you're going to be able to play it really soon because the game's already made. They're just taking the game from Korea, but obviously they're going to have to port it over, do complete English voice acting or American American voice acting, and like make some changes for us to make things work better, make some fixes, and just smooth out the whole game. And it's hasn't been an alpha that long, and you can't, while it's an alpha, luckily you can play, but you would have to buy into it. Normally, you can't get into alphas unless you're maybe a very special picked person to test something, but normally it's betas where people can start to get in. But it's going to be an alpha for just like another month or so, I think the devs told me, and it hasn't even been in that long because it's not going to take them long to actually completely port the game over and switch it over. And I've been following it for that time, but I wanted to wait till more people knew about it and it was a little more polished, and it is now. So I'm playing it at the moment. I decided to buy into the alpha, and that way I could get the content out for you guys. I was a little hesitant about it because it's pretty expensive. It's like 150 bucks to buy into the alpha stages, but it's just done so well, and the fact that it's a free to play with no subscription fee, I knew you guys would definitely be into it, if RPGs and MMOs were your type of game, because a lot of you can't always afford how expensive games are, or don't have the computers to run certain games. So being this was a free to play, I really wanted to start to cover it early. So I just started kind of playing, and I know a decent bit about the game, but since I just started playing, I just got some different shots of when I was playing yesterday. I'm not really able to show a whole lot because I haven't done a whole lot in the game, but it's going to be, let me see, about a month in alpha, another month and a half in beta, and within the next 2.5 months, it should be out for full release. And I'll have plenty of stuff for you out then. Currently, I'll just be beta testing it for you guys the whole time and getting plenty of content out for you guys. Make sure you go over to that website right now, though, and sign up for the beta key so you can get in next month. The game is a Sandbox RPG. Basically, it's got that Korean feel, because it came from over there. It's got the whole feudal world Japan feel, but with still the whole knights, warriors, sorcerers, castles, RPG feel, and a little bit of fantasy mixed in. It's complete sandbox, open-ended, constant customization and variety with PvP. You can build your own castles, houses, ships to battle other people on in the open seas. It's ridiculous just how much variety the game has, but some of the best variety comes in the combat and the skills. Let's talk about that for the remainder. Alright guys, so I'm in town right now, and I wanted to show you guys a few things with the skills and attributes and gear and how all that works. Don't mind the graphics there on the ground. That is one of the little graphics bugs in the alpha right now. They're looks like a kind of like a little shader problem or something some people have. It's kind of blurry looking, but other than that, honestly, other than a few graphics bugs, I really haven't found too many at all in the game. It's been it's been really nice. Why am I wearing all black leather? Look how crazy I look. I made a straight up like ridiculous looking Korean pop star looking ninja, just a funny character. I just wanted to mess around. So the skills, it really drives me nuts, in a lot of RPGs and MMOs when there's just no freedom and no variety. You're left to one class you can be, and then you can only use 5, 6, 7 different spells, and then you end up only using just a few of them because they'll be better than the other ones, and you're just kind of spamming those few, and it just gets really boring later on. And what I wanted to show you with this game is they did a really good job with the skill sets and everything. It's kind of like in Rift. if you look here, this is the guy that you can change your skill sets up with, which, by the way, anytime in game for a really cheap price, you just go to him in town, click on the new, class you want, skill tree, and it's super cheap. So you can always change it up, and you'll stay at the level you're at too. You'll just have to obviously, level up some of them, some of the new spells in that skill tree, but that's it. And also, like, here's my skills right now. If you ever want to reset your skill points for individual trees, you can do that easily on the fly at any time. So you're going to be able to pick a certain amount of classes when the game first starts, and then when you actually get into the game, like out of the character customization and everything, and you're up a few levels, you'll get to pick a second skill set and then a third one at level 10. Now you can be a battle rage, which is like a warrior, defense, which is like a tank, occultism, which is like a necromancer, sorcery, like a mage, songcraft, like a bard, witchcraft and oromancy, more mages. I guess I really love the mages over in Korea. Oromancy is more like kind of a buffing, maybe a little bit of a crowd control kind of buffing mage. It's pretty interesting. There's archery, of course, shadow play, which is kind of like your sneaks, stealth, rogue, and all that. And then vitalism, which is like your healer. And for now, I'm definitely going with my two main skill sets I'm working with are shadow play and battle rage. So I'm gonna be, basically like a melee dual wield DPS warrior. And what I really like is all the skill sets play off each other, some better than others. But not just that, all the different spells have combos, which is really nice. So both these trees combo really well together, and they're the two that I main together. And for instance, with some of my warrior skills, I will snare them and then they'll get tripped, and then I'll do bonus damage from a combo. And then in my shadow play tree, because they're tripped, I'll do extra damage from some of my shadow play skills. That's just some of the earlier ones, but there's literally millions of different combos throughout all your different skill trees. Just look through them all, find out what you like. And what's really nice is you're not going to get stuck with just being able to use 5, 6, 7 different spells like how a lot of games do. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, 7. I think one's for the pet over here. So there's like 7 different skill bars here. I think that's like 42 or so spells you're going to be able to have. So you're going to be able to use pretty much all your spells, and that'll be for your one build. And it's really nice because it leaves complete freedom and fun throughout the whole game. No matter what kind of situation you're in, no matter what you're doing, you can have all different kinds of builds going on at one time and kind of rotate through them, or just rotate through a really big build with lots of different spells. Like, the possibilities are endless. So they did it the exact way they needed to. And not many MMOs, RPGs really do this anymore. A lot of them try to do the whole one class thing, and people just get really bored with that. So I'm really glad they did the whole hybrid class system here. And then you can also pick the third skill set, and I really like that because I'll main 2 skill sets that really bounce off each other. They work together really well. And then I pick a third one that's a lot different. And being melee DPS, it'd be nice to have some range, and also in dungeons and rage, crowd control and really powerful AoE is really important for all them ad phases on bosses and whatnot. So that's why I went with the sorcery. And even though the sorcery is completely different than these 2 trees, there's still combos that basically debuffs and whatnot that these spells are going to do that my other spells will combo off of. Even though this tree is completely different, everything can work with each other. So you're pretty much not locked in anything. You can do any type of customization, which is really nice. The trading is really nice because, once again, it's vast and plenty of variety. You're not stuck spending skill points and you can only do a certain amount. You just pretty much, like, as you do them, they level up. And there's over 21 different trades here you can learn, which is just awesome. Your attributes work really well because instead of leveling them up on your own, they level up. Basically, they go into place from your gear. and you can use any gear you want, leather cloth or plate, and you're not bound to just having one attribute set. Like normally plate will only have strength and health and stamina or something like that maybe in a game, and then you wouldn't have much intelligence. But maybe you want to be a warrior and a sorcerer, which even though it's completely different, it's not going to matter, because you can be wearing all plate, but you're still going to have your defense and your strength and everything on your plate, and you're also going to be able to have intelligence, not through just enchantments and whatnot, but you'll find that they mix up the attributes on all the different gear. So there's no real class specific gear. I mean, you will get some bonuses from having all leather, like attack, speed, and crit, and this and that, and you might want to use that if you're doing like a stealth rogue class and whatnot. But the point is, no matter what armor you're using, you're going to be able to have a nice variety of stats, so it evens out, so that you're going to be able to use them multiple builds, let's say, well, because you're going to have the attributes to do so. So even when it comes down to the gear and the attributes, they have the variety working out well, just like all the skill sets. And that's basically it. I just wanted to talk about the skills a little bit, so that you guys knew just how well that they did it, and how you're going to have pretty much complete freedom in the game. And as for everything else, as I level up and start to get stuff done with the guild, and get some farms built, a house built, get a battleship built and all that, I'm going to start getting plenty of videos out to you guys. But like I said, there's so much in this game, and there's already some good stuff on YouTube, so you can go check out some stuff for yourself. There's some videos of people doing huge PvP battles in the open sea, some videos showing the jail system, because if you kill people of your own faction and you get caught, and you get too much crime points, you can get sent to jail, and it's got a really cool lore to it. And there's videos on farming and building your own castles, and just all kinds of really cool stuff. So definitely make sure you check all that out, and also sign up for the beta. Head over there. Only a few months, or I think a month or so away to the beta, and a few months to when the game comes out. And that's pretty much it. Just want to let you guys know about the game and what I've been beta testing at the moment. Other than WildStar and occasional Warframe whenever they do have updates, and that beta currently, I will be doing a lot of beta testing with ArcheAge. So pretty much a lot of this and WildStar coming up for the summer. That's going to be pretty much the two big MMO type games that are really taking shape this summer, that everyone's going to be getting into. And yeah, I'm gonna head out here. Still got a lot of work to do. Sorry I've been away for a few days. I've been really haven't had time to do the whole videos every day thing and whatnot, like I did a while ago when I had a lot more time. I've been really busy and just away doing some advertisement work with some companies. Just wanting to do some some advertisement work for some different products and stuff. And I've been doing a lot of beta testing for these full releases of the games that I will be covering, because it just takes a ton of time really getting into all the beta testing and going through the game, learning everything, and getting ready for the full release so that I can actually get the videos out to you. So once I get some more work done and whatnot, I'll be back on schedule, getting tons of videos out and whatnot. It's just that a lot of the games right now, they're still kind of waiting. They're still in the process of beta or open beta and a belt to come out. So that's what's going on with all that. So please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.